Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Dave's Top 3,000 Songs of the Rock Era. I'm your host, David Tare. Whereas the title of this group suggests, every day I feature another song from my countdown of my personal top 3,000 songs of the rock era from 1954 to 1999. And today I'm up to song number 2520, and that one is Look Sharp by Joe Jackson, and this came out in 1979. And it was not released as a single, but it was released on his album. This was his debut studio album, which also came out in 1979, called Look Sharp. And you can see it's got a picture of his kind of wild, new wave, pointy white shoes. And here's a picture of Joe Jackson around the time he recorded it. I already featured a song by him. I think it was Sunday Papers at number 2882. That was also on this album, Look Sharp. And it also had a pretty well known hit of his called Is She Really Going Out with Him? That one's coming up quite a bit higher on my list. But I just want to talk about this song, Look Sharp. I mean, I think it's a good song. And, I like the artist Joe Jackson. And, he was a pretty, I'd say he was a pretty talented singer songwriter. I don't know if you could call him new wave, sort of new wave jazz, I guess. Uh, he was a British artist. I forget where in England he's from, but he had some pretty meaningful songs, and he did a kind of a wide diversity of music. And I think I've got four more songs coming up by him on my list. Some of them pretty high, actually. And I'm just gonna talk about this song a little bit. Looks sharp. I think what I read about this is it's a satirical commentary on kind of at least at the time he recorded it, late '70s, kind of how a lot of rock fans were into a lot of this new wave fashion, and he just kind of thought it was kind of a meaningless obsession, and I guess when he's saying you gotta look sharp, he's actually talking, I don't think not from his own point of view, but more from the point of view of just a lot of these people that he's kind of critiquing who were into all the new wave fashion and making a big deal out of it. And another song that's very similar to this, in my opinion, which I think is a much better, more well known song. Billy Joel had a hit in 1980, actually, was his first number one song. It was called It's Still Rock and Roll to Me. And I'd say the message is pretty much the same with this song. And anyway, I think it's a good song, which is why I'm featuring it. And that concludes my feature of "Look Sharp" by Joe Jackson. So, thank you for watching. You guys rock, and I'll see you next time. Bye.